What is up, everybody? It is Mike from GFO Drone and Tech Guy, and today we're going to be talking about some drones that I think are pretty cool, that are kind of new, and some of the different prices I've been looking at. And we're also going to be talking about new Filmora 9 studio trips. What's up, Tony? Glad to have you here. Before I get started, let me send out this link to a couple people. And I got to send it out to one more person. All right. We are live. So let's get started, y'all. What's up, Dre with Recovery One Drones? How you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good night. Like I said, we're gonna get this thing rolling, and I think Adrian said he's gonna stop by in a few, and so is Mr. Art Carlson from Artco Drone Solutions, and anybody else that wants to pop in. I'm gonna drop the link down in here, and we'll go from there. Oh, look who's here already. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Big Mike?
How you doing, boss?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm probably about a good 50 minutes away from my house.
Okay.
I actually think
one more person in the stream here.
I actually think I've made some good time, actually.
Yeah, you did. What's up, Art?
Hey, Mike. Good to be here. Adrian, good to see you.
How you doing, Art?
I'm doing pretty good.
So, guys, I know, Adrian, you did some flying this weekend. Art, you did some flying too.
Yep.
Let's start off. Art, tell us about your new Evo, man.
Yeah, I flew the Evo out a couple times. The first time, solo flight, wanted to, try it out with my cell phone on it. And it flies really good. My only complaint is that the door where the SD card goes on is a pain in the butt to open. I mean, it'll break your fingernail. Try to pop that open so you get at the SD card. Other than that, it flies really good. Then I did another flight where I wanted to compare SD cards to where the difference between a U1 and a U3, and did kind of a side-by-side comparison. I uploaded that video, I believe, this morning, and it's getting a lot of views so far.
Nice. Adrian, what were you flying, dude? I think he's cutting out a little bit on us.
Yep.
I haven't got to do any flying this week.
I actually flew my female.
Yep, he broke up.
Hey, up.
Mike, down below where you can see all the different screens, if you press on one of those, you can make the screen smaller and it'll look. There you go.
There we go.
Much better.
I'm still getting used to this.
StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. But as you can tell, I got the green screen working.
Yeah, it looks good.
So I didn't use your background because I know it's the one you always use.
Yeah.
But I decided to make my own with just a bunch of multiple pictures of my logo and stuff, and go from there.
Cool.
I'm gonna drop that thing down in chat real quick. Maybe we can get some more people in here too.
Cool. It'll take a while for the people to kind of amble on in.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the Mavic Air 2. I can't fly it because my cell phone won't take the Fly app because it's too old. Even though it's a 2017 phone. So I had to go out and buy a Samsung A11 cell phone, which is a little bit of an upgrade over the phone that I have. And it's got a really nice camera on it, and it's got 32 gigs of internal storage. And I think it's a quad core in it. So I'm happy about that. I should get it sometime this week.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, good to see you.
Hello, Mike and Art. What's going on?
What's up, Jay?
Just hanging out.
So you did a little bit of flying today too, man.
Yeah, I took the Mini out for the first time in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months and flew it pretty good. I replaced the props on it because the props got bent sitting in the case.
Oh, that's never good.
But it flew good. Even with strong winds, it handled it pretty well.
Yeah. Adrian,
So,
you finally
hey,
got
Mike.
your
Yeah, man. What happened is that since I'm driving, I actually have really bad signal. So again, first of all, what's going on, Jburd Drones?
Hey, what's
going on,
up?
Joe?
How you doing?
Not much, man. But hey, man, I'm doing pretty good, man. What about you? How's the family?
They're doing good, man. How
Can you
about
hear me?
yours?
Okay.
Barely.
Oh, yeah.
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But hey, Mike, anyway, like you asked me earlier, I actually flew the FIMI X8 SE 2020 version today, and I mean that thing flies amazing, man. It flies pretty good, except like I'd have a problem with the SD card on the Autel Evo. The problem with the FIMI X8 SE, I believe, all the ones they have is the freaking tilting on the horizon, and it just is a continuous problem with them where, like, you do the update, you do the calibration, you do everything, and then you fix it. But for some reason, when you take off, you fly for a little bit, it gets tilted. But then as you fly, they kind of correct itself a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably still their firmware that needs to be fixed a little better.
I know, but if you actually ask Jburd Drone, he got the same drones, and I'm sure that he can actually kind of, talk to you about the same problem that I'm having with the horizon.
What is it,
tilting.
Adrian?
The
He's got that
horizon tilting.
Hey, you might need to tighten the gimbal on the side. I had to tighten mine. After a while, it was kind of loose, the screws, and it straightened it out. And then I did a gimbal calibration after I did the tighten the screws.
Now that you have to do that on your 2020 version that you just got?
Yeah, I did actually, because it was completely slanted on mine, even after I did. Because I noticed something to do with the shipping. My box was all banged up when I got mine.
See, when I got my box bit, it only had like one little itty bitty nick on the top left hand corner, not enough to get to the drone. Like the box was just like a little itty bitty nick, but the box on mine, it was like, man, like it was handled like with great care. You know what I mean? I know people that they got their boxes where they got theirs, where the box was all torn up, they got holes in it. People with the joystick was all broken. You know what I mean? The control was broken, the antenna was broken, the drone was all fucked up. So I mean, it all depends.
Yeah, check that gimbal and make sure that those screws are tight, and then do a calibration on it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. And then that might fix it, because mine was just like yours with the tilted horizon. But I will say that precision landing on it is a lot better on the 2020 model.
The precision landing is, and the thing is that you don't have to bring the camera down because they have the sensor on the bottom of it.
That's like you said. I was surprised because it doesn't use that camera; it uses the sensors now.
Correct, but on
So
the
it's a lot
2018,
better.
it uses this. On the 2018, you gotta use the camera, right?
Yeah, it used the camera like the Hubsan Xenos used the camera.
Correct. Okay.
that when I witnessed that was a game changer for me. That's why I bought that drone, because the precision landing was so good.
So basically, you're saying that after I did the review on mine, you were kind of sold on buying one.
Yeah, because of that precision. I got a good deal on it too. I got mine for $300 on Banggood for a promotional code.
How long did it take for you to get it from Banggood?
I guess it was probably about 3 weeks.
See, that's bullshit. And excuse my language, Mike.
But you did the pre-order, didn't you?
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine back in April 24, and then by June 1st, I got pissed off. I think I told you that already. By June 1st, I got pissed off and I canceled it. And then on June 1st, I ordered it through GearBest. And from GearBest, I got mine, I believe, I think it was like close to the end of June, basically. Like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah, did you have to pay a lot more on there? Or?
I only pay. See, with Banggood, I was gonna get it for $3.99 with a little promotional code, but because I canceled it, I bought mine from GearBest for $449.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a problem with shipping anything from China right now. Everything's just taking forever, y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I ordered tripod mounts for my cameras. They never even came. They eventually refunded my money.
But see, the thing is that, Mike, also, Banggood also has a bad reputation where they'll get your money, but then they will say that the goods are actually in stock, but then they will tell you that it's out of stock. You know what I mean? And then it will take longer and longer. And I know that you had a way because of the whole coronavirus, BS, all that good stuff. But Banggood, I'm not the only one that have a problem with Banggood. Like, there's a lot of people that do not like him. Like, for example, Idaho quadcopter, Marcus Crawford, he just got his FEMI not too long ago, and he ordered it like way before I ordered mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he literally just got his not too long ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think he took his out yesterday for the first time at the Canyon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's
he
exactly
had
what
that.
I'm talking about. He sounded like he was. Go ahead.
And I'm sorry, it sounded like he had that tilted horizon too, wasn't it, on his?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he did. He's another one that he keep griping about that. And again, Art, Joe, and Mike, the drone flies beautiful. I love it. But I just wish that FEMA would just get the crap together, want to tighten minds, and see if that helps. What they got.
Now I know that thing looked like it was flying nice and straight.
Can you hear me?
You're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, I think we lost.
So, the SIM cards made a difference for you, Art?
Yes, they did. I noticed on the U1 cards that the quality of the motion was not that good, and it wasn't as sharp. Where the U3's picture was really sharp, the movement was buttery smooth. So yeah, you could see a difference in that.
I think it has to do with the write speed on those cards.
Yes,
like how
that's
fast
true too. Yeah,
the cards can handle being written to.
Right. Yeah, if you get one that's 95 or 100, then those are good cards.
Yeah.
I bought a cheapy off-brand card, and it would not work in the Autel Evo, but it would work in my GoPro. I noticed. So I did a side-by-side comparison on the different cards, and I couldn't tell the difference other than the U3 card had a slightly sharper image to it. Just really slight that you couldn't really tell. So it was an interesting experiment that I did. I compared the NeTAC 64 gigabyte U3 to Samsung Evo, which was an U1. And I couldn't see any difference.
Gotcha. Now, I have a question for both of y'all. What do y'all use to edit your videos?
Oh, I use Filmora 9 to
Okay, that's
edit
what I
my
use
videos.
too. What about you, Jay?
Yeah.
I just used a basic Windows media player that was pre-installed.
Okay.
I'm gonna once I grow my channel, I'm probably gonna go to your Filmora 9 or the Adobe Premiere. But right now, I'm just out flying for fun, you know.
So, okay, this might interest you guys. I use Filmora 9 for everything. I do tutorial videos, all kinds of stuff. I use my actual, like right now, I don't use a web camera. I'm using a Canon SL2 actual camera, DSLR camera, as my webcam, which gives me a clear quality picture.
Right.
So I'm going to show you 2 clips of footage real quick.
Okay.
And
all you have to do is make your picture big, and you get sure of that.
Let's see. Let me minimize this out. Okay, this is going to be the original one. I'm setting it up real quick.
Okay.
Okay. It's not wanting to let me share it.
Yeah.
Try this again.
Yeah. Are you down at the bottom where it says share screen?
Yeah, it
Go
didn't.
over to, you got your browser tab, and then there's another tab. You get.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so let's pull this up and let's hit play. This is the original footage off my drone before I had ND filters. Okay, see how overexposed this is and washed out it is?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the original footage. Let's minimize that down and let's look at my edit here. Y'all see the difference on that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Filmora tip that I'm going to show, that I'll share with you guys.
Okay.
That has really helped out a lot. Let me get rid of that share screen now. So basically, you know how Art, you'll know, Jburd, if you watch some of my tutorial videos, you'll figure it out. You know how in Filmora you can have multiple video clips and you can stack them.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So what I did was I stacked them and then I blended all the clips. And that brings out the color and gets rid of the overexposure because it pulls color out of each one of those. But you have to make sure all the clips are the exact same and stacked and lined up perfectly.
Right. Right. Right.
Because if not, it'll be off and you'll be seeing different parts of the video kind of blended into each other. But by doing that, you can take a washed out piece of footage and fix it.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Interesting. I'll have to try that one of these days.
I do a lot of stuff in Filmora, and that's why I started doing my like a weekly Filmora tips and tricks. And on the video, I'll sit there and I'll have the camera pointed at me so you can see what I'm doing and hear me talk. And I'll do a screen record as well. And I'll put myself up in a little box up in the corner and talk you through how I'm doing it. And you can watch me doing it on the actual screen as well. So, you know, that and some of the stuff I do where like I point up and a box pops up there with the different video overlay and stuff. Show everyone how I do that, because those are the questions I get all like, how do you do that stuff in your videos? So I figure as much as I use Filmora and as much as I know about it, you know, let's start sharing this with the drone community so we can all make better videos.
Right. Yeah, and I do
washed out footage is frustrating.
Yeah, I do a lot where if I have a symbol or a picture that I want to show in a picture, I'll put that on the top line and have the main video, and it'll be like say you have a picture of an SD card, which I did in my latest video, which I'm going to probably make public tomorrow morning. And what I did is I got an image of one of the SD cards, and you could see it pop up over my shoulder when I'm talking about the SD card. It pops up, and there it is.
Another thing you can do, this will be a hint for you to make it better, so you don't have a border around it and it's just the SD card sitting there.
Yep.
Turn that into what they call a PNG file. So if you notice in some of my videos, it just the logo sitting there in the corner with nothing around it.
Yep.
Where it's just the logo overlaid. That's how I do that too.
Yep.
So
can you buy that Filmora on at a store, or is that just on the website?
Just on the website, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get it on eBay or Amazon. Yeah.
What I did was
you can go to Filmora and buy it from them. Yeah.
What I did was I went to Filmora. I bought the, I think, $60 lifetime package.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I just pay the quarterly $24 a month for the After Effects studio. So I get all the extra overlays and like where I put the little subscribe and like and ring the bell button up there. You can drop that in there. They have a whole ton of different stuff you can download to add to it to just, give your video that little more of a professional look to it.
Yeah, I get some of those too. Like go over there and I go, oh, I'll buy that that packet and download it and use them in my videos. Like for example, like for titles and stuff, they give you some really neat packages for titles, which is really cool.
They do. They give you some pretty cool opening scenes too that you can add to it. The other thing I'm working on, as you can see, I got the green screen behind me. That was a total steal. I got the green screen and frame, $30.
It's not bad at all.
What I did was I found a green screen on Amazon for $12. Went and found some PVC pipe. The pipe was $3 a piece. I got 4 pieces of pipe, 2 elbows, and 2 T's to make stands on the bottom. That was like maybe $18 for all of that. So 12 plus 18. And I now have a fully working green screen that I can not only use for this, but all my other videos too.
Looks nice.
It's a 5 foot wide, 7 foot length, and then I can invert it and do 7 foot by 5 foot.
Right. Well, mine I got from a subscriber who gave it to me, so it works out. And it came with a lot of pieces, and I'm only using 2. I think 1 main piece at the top and 2 posts on the side that has the adjustable bottoms for it, and they're held together with the pins that the bar goes in, and then you put the wing nuts in, tighten them down, and I just throw the cloth over it. And on this end over here, I've got a piece of construction paper, green construction paper, because sometimes I get bleed from my window over here.
Well, see,
and that's really helped.
I've learned about green screens. The main thing about it is you have to have an even lighting across the screen.
Yeah.
If you guys saw the lighting setup I have in here to get this to look perfect, y'all would be laughing. Yeah. I have the rechargeable flood lamps that you buy from Walmart. It's like a 4-hour battery time. Yeah. I've got 2 of them, and I've got 2 little mini ones that are rechargeable as well. I think I paid like maybe $40-50 for the whole setup, and I have 4 floods for it. So it provides an even lighting across the screen so I don't get a bleed through.
Right.
And then I have lighting on me as well because it's kind of dark in here.
Yeah, and plus I have my ceiling light on too, so I get nice even light. I've got an LCD panel over here. It's just 2x2, and then over here on this side, I have a lamp that's clipped to my my desk here, and it's got an LED or you know, one of those little light bulbs here. I can show it to you. Right.
What's up, JSK?
Yeah,
So,
see,
Mike,
that's
Okay.
my other light, and then I
Okay.
have another
Yeah.
light down here on the floor that helps to light up the green screen.
Because see, where you get those bleed through is from shadows or any
Yes.
color change in the screen.
So I've got 3 light sources, and I have my ceiling light. So my screen is nice. I don't get any shadows, and it works out great. I could show you. Okay,
What's up, JSK?
here's my other green screen. This is the Georgetown Loop in Georgetown, Colorado. That's a narrow gauge train on a trestle bridge.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. And then I've got I think I got another green screen, and this is for my Sunday show. This is my flag, my patriotic stuff. And then I got this off of Snap. Snap. You know, that software that makes your face look all funny and
Snapchat?
stuff. Yeah. So, and then here's my green screen. I go none.
Yep.
Yeah.
What were you starting to say, Jay?
I was just saying, you know, like Mitch has Spanx on his. Can you add
Right.
little effects to those green screens, like animals and stuff, like he does?
Yeah,
or-
you get. Well, what he uses OBS, where you could do layering, and that's what I use vMix, and for my Sunday show, and that's how I do it using that, and I could add layers to it, and I think maybe next weekend for Artco, I'm gonna start doing that. I'll use vMix, and I'll have a timer at the beginning of the show so people could kind of amble on in while the timer's going. And then when the show's ready to go, just about everybody is here inside at the show. So,
Right.
Nice.
mhm.
Hey, Adrian's back and he's home, so we should be able to hear him now. There he
There
is.
he is.
All right, so can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear
we
you.
can.
Okay.
You need to turn your phone. There you go. Now you look professional. Get
So I don't know
your
if you saw
earbuds
it,
in.
but,
There we go.
now we can hear him and see him.
Adrian, there's something wrong with your audio. You better adjust your audio.
That's cool, Art.
Now, is that
I
a
have
program you're
a-
using, Art, or is that with your microphone?
I have a Tascam US 32 mixing board, and it has one XLR port to it, and that's one of the effects. I could do this. I could do this.
None of that's coming through.
And
None of it's coming through.
Nothing
That
came
coming-
through.
huh, that's weird. But
Who knows? Yep, none of it came through.
it didn't.
Nope.
Okay, let me check my audio, and And let's see if that works. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
We can still hear you, but we can't hear what you were trying to do.
Can you hear
Still
that?
can't hear. Nope.
Oh, gee.
It doesn't like you today.
I guess so.
So Adrian, while you were out driving, I showed the guys how to fix overexposed footage in Filmora. Can you hear me? Now he dropped out.
I'm still holding on, buddy.
There he is. Can you hear us now?
I put you on my iPad and I got off the iPhone.
Okay, gotcha.
On the iPad is a lot better. So okay, hold on. You lost me at hello. You said, what did I miss?
So you missed how to correct overexposed footage in Filmora. I'll go back to my share screen real quick. And this is the original footage. Okay, see how massively overexposed that footage is?
Yes.
Okay. So because that was so horrible, I dropped it into Filmora, and this is the corrected footage.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So I told the guys how to do it, and it's super simple. What you do is you take the same clip and you stack it, and then you blend them.
You say you stack them and then you blend them.
Yep. Once you stack them and you blend them, that pulls the color out of all the different layers and corrects your overexposure.
Rack them and stack.
Okay.
Exactly.
But how do you do it?
You take the same clip, drop it in, and stack it above each other, and then click on each clip and blend them all together.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And once you do that, it pulls the color from all the different layers and gives you a better color.
Okay. Got it.
So, Adrian, I see that you had a flight today. It looked cool. Where was that at?
Which one? The one where it showed like the houses, or the one where I took up like in front of the Dollar General?
There was a big sign in the beginning. I think it was the one today, the last one.
Okay, that's the one that I did. I was actually in Hernando Beach, Florida.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I see you got music and stuff on there now too.
Yeah, man. I'm actually learning how to do a little bit of editing, man. Just learning, little different things here and there. I'm actually using the iMovie, but I'm gonna actually get into the Filmora 9 like Mike have, and hopefully, I'll be able to master a little bit of the knowledge that he has.
I'm gonna teach you.
Now he keeps saying that it's easy, but remember, Joe, a lot of people say it's easy because they know how to do it, like you are and everybody else. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna screw up. It's gonna be very frustrating for you to learn it. So to me, it's like a learning process. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying that too because I just use the basic Windows media player on mine.
Okay, and I use iMovie, which is kind of the version of media player for the Microsoft.
Yeah.
So, Adrian, when we were on the phone earlier, and I'll clue you guys into this too, there was an ad on Facebook that was talking about a saltwater-proof drone that you can actually splash in the water and it's fine. So on Facebook, they were advertising it to be about $180. After doing some research, it's a bit more, but the thing's still pretty cool. And I'm gonna tell you guys.
So it's a bunch of BS. It's not really 180. It's actually more.
Yeah, you can see the price right there.
Whoa. It's a lot
Yeah.
more. 1,200.
But I mean, this thing is pretty daggone cool.
Okay, now keep in mind, Mike. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
It's saltwater proof. It has like a 25-minute flight time. Got a smart controller, kind of like some of the smart controllers you guys have with your Hubs and Xenos. Kind of looks like.
Okay.
Bait drop that you can take it for fishing and all kinds of stuff. So it looks pretty decent. This is what it looks like.
Now that drone kind of looks like the Swell Pro water drone, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's got a 4K camera that's saltwater proof.
Cool.
And there's the drone and controller.
Okay, because I know that Mike drones are Eagle that I had on my live stream the last time. He actually had the Swell Pro water drone. It looks kind of like this one, but I guess it's a little different because it has, a little more features than that one. I know that one, I don't think the one that he showed me, it doesn't have the little bait drop like that one does. And the Swell Pro, I think it costs like $1,500 compared to that one is only $1,200.
Okay.
So there's a little difference right there.
But I think it being saltwater proof, and in the video you see them actually splashing down into the water and taking back off. I mean, that's pretty cool for a drone.
And the Swell Pro, you can actually take it under the water and then bring it back up, like a little submarine. Yeah, bring it back up and just keep flying like nothing happened.
That's really cool.
So is that similar to the egg drone that I forget the name of it, but there's a little egg drone that can go underwater?
I don't know.
Are you talking about
can't
the
tell
one
you about
Tim
that.
has?
I can't think of the name right now.
He's got I think it's called the Dory or something.
Yeah.
It might be.
It's a little yellow thing. It's about yay big, and I think
that one's only
it's
underwater.
got a little buoy on it where the tether is, and you get Wi-Fi with the controller to the buoy. And
Actually,
that's how
that
you
one's
get
hardwired, Art.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I call it the gluteus maximus.
Yeah,
and
it's got a tether on it.
Yeah, that one has a tether on it. They both do, but the other one has a buoy on it that has the tether that you get thrown in the water, and then that way you're using Wi-Fi signal that goes to the buoy, and you get steered the sub with that.
Let me look that one up. It's another name for the one I'm thinking of.
Right.
So, Art, you have the Mavic Air 2, right?
Hey.
Yes.
So that's almost like a full size, like the Pro is, right?
No, it is smaller than the Autel Evo, and it's bigger than the Air. So it's kind of in between.
Is that bigger than a Mavic Mini, though, right?
Oh, it's much bigger than the Mavic Mini. Yeah. The Mavic Air is bigger than the Mavic Mini. Yeah. That's just a little tiny drone. But nice thing with the Mavic Air 2 is it has OcuSync 2, which will be a much stabler signal to the drone.
Correct.
The Air, that was a Wi-Fi drone. Every time I flew it, I always got some kind of error message where aircraft interference or signal loss.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But see, Art, how far were you flying the Mavic Air 1 for you to get that? Because I know that I flew, and it's actually up on my channel, I flew mine pretty far. And I didn't get no signal. I mean, I got signal, but I reached down there near 3 miles, I believe, before my signal actually started messing up.
Right. I believe Sean Oz did a test where he flew it across Lake Dillon. He got really long distances with his. With mine, let's see, the farthest I flew it was to one end of Lake Harbor and back, and that's an 80-acre lake, and that's a pretty good sized lake, and never had any problems flying that lake until I let Sean Oz fly.
Hey, Mike, I've thought of the name of that drone. It's called the PowerVision PowerEgg X Explorer.
Okay.
And that's the one I think it can go underwater and fly. I'm not sure if it can do salt water, but I know it can do like, regular pool water or whatever.
What do you got there, Adrian?
That is a little bait drop for my Mavic 2 Zoom and a Mavic Pro 2.
Oh, nice. I thought it was your ankle bracelet, your ankle monitor.
You just always get
Okay, there we go.
Did I lose you guys again?
Art, tell your joke again.
Well, he heard it. I think he's just ignoring me.
No, I didn't hear nothing because my signal cut off.
I said that thingamabob you have looks like an ankle monitor.
Oh, okay. But anyway, it's the little bait drop thing for the Zoom on the Mavic 2 Pro that I actually got. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out and see how it works. I wanna make a couple of videos on it and see, what the whole deal is about it.
I know a lot of guys are using those for shore fishing.
So that'll make you a master?
Nah. But I know it would be pretty cool then, like, for me to go ahead and make a little video where I'm dropping people, you know what I mean, little toilet paper, because they ain't got nothing to wipe their butt with.
Yeah.
So that's what Dan was talking about, where it has 1,000 feet range on it or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Where'd you get that at?
I got it from Amazon. I actually got this one from Banggood, but I got another one from Amazon.
Oh, that'd be cool. Drop some water balloons or something from it. Does it have a weight limit, or is it just based on the drone, I guess?
To be honest with you, I don't know if there's probably is a little weight limit, but it's probably all has to do with the drone, I guess.
Can't lift a toddler.
Probably not.
You could probably put some bricks on that or something and drop them over to neighbors or something.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't giving you any suggestions or nothing.
You see, now you're looking to start some shit, Joe, and I'm not.
Hey, I have to, man.
Let's see anything about wait. No, it doesn't, but I know it says charging time 90 minutes. It has 150 mega amp hour battery. Max weight 500 grams.
Okay.
It holds a lot. Then it holds about what, about 2.5 pounds?
Too many.
That's
too many drones.
A lot of meth you could drop into a prison compound.
Hey, in fact, I saw a video today, and this will bring me up to my next topic. This week's Wall of Shame from Facebook post that I've seen this week. Apparently, a guy flew his drone into the geofence on a prison, and the drone wouldn't respond to anything, so it wouldn't come back to him. And luckily, the battery died and it landed right outside the fence. Didn't land inside the prison; it landed outside of it. And but he couldn't recover his drone. It wouldn't respond to any commands on the controller. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Well, I didn't know." And I'm like, "Dude, every prison has a bubble around it, and it shows up on your DJI Mavic map."
Yeah.
So
that's why you want an Autel Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I learned about the Autel Evo. It doesn't have that. So you got to watch your altitude. And it's like, okay, I'm up to 300, 350, 370. Oh, shit. Better get down a little more.
So the Evo 1 and 2 don't have geofence?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's good then. I mean, as long as you're, not flying over prisons and stuff.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a buddy that he sold the 1 and is getting ready to get the 2. And that was the main reason he goes with those drones, is because they don't have the geofencing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I do have a question for you, Art. You have the Autel Evo 2?
The 1.
Oh, you have the 1, so you don't have the 2. Okay.
No. I don't think Sean would give that away to me.
So do you have the Tiny Hawk too, Art, still, or is that the one that crashed?
No, that was the Mavic Air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you flying the Tiny Hawk at all?
Haven't had a chance to do that because I was busy flying the Autel Evo, and then editing the video, and then I got to study for my recurrent exam. I've been doing a lot in the Velocidrone, so that's been helping me out. So I'm kind of jonesing to fly the Tiny Hawk again.
What's up, Robert?
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Robert Glazer's down there in the chat. What's up, man?
So now I'm waiting for my new phone to show up so I can finally fly the Mavic Air 2.
Okay, guys, I'm going to throw up a couple pictures from Facebook that I've screenshotted for this little wall of shame thing. It's going to be pretty funny, and I'll tell you what each post is about. That just blew my mind, and this is stuff I've seen just this week on Facebook. Right. So let's go back to here. Let's minimize this out. All right, you guys see that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like blades.
This guy crashed his drone. This is the after effect on the blades. And then he asked, "Hey guys, is this still safe to fly?"
No, you moron.
So there's that.
Unless you like your drone wobbling all over the place.
Here's the next one. Okay, this is reflective metal tape. It's a DJI Spark. He said to never put metal reflective stickers on your drone. I've been fighting with no GPS signal for days. Sorry to bother y'all with my ignorance. Well, when you put metal tape on top,
of
course it's not going to get good GPS signal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one just let's see. This one was out there too. This guy painted his drone.
What an idiot.
Oh man.
And I was just like, dude, what were you thinking? That's what they make skin.
He screwed that up, and look at he literally used crayons with it.
No, that's literal paint, dude. That's
I understand. I said it literally looks like crayon. I know it's paint.
Oh, it does.
Crappy.
It looks horrible. Okay, and here's the tops. This guy got his drone. It looks like a DJI Spark, I think.
Yeah.
It's a Tello.
No, it looks like Tello.
Oh, it's a Tello. You're right.
It's a Tello.
Okay, so he got his Tello, but the batteries didn't come in. So he's saying that he's thinking about soldering these little batteries in the box in the bottom together to create some kind of Frankenstein battery to run his drone till the batteries come in.
Short circuit it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fry that board in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Because you don't know what the voltage is on any of these.
First of all, dumbass, you're not a freaking engineer, so you don't even know if putting those batteries together, the drone will actually be able to take all that, all that power at once. You will literally fry that little drone up.
But that's I don't know why
I'm
you
back. I don't know what's going on. I that's second time I've been bumped out of StreamYards tonight. I wonder if maybe my PC is overheating or something's going on.
But that's this week's Facebook wall of shame.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I see these posts all the time, and all I can think of is, guys, there's an instruction manual that comes with your drone.
With your drone.
Read it.
Preach, brother, preach. Preach, brother, preach.
The sad part is these people have probably been flying for a while and they're still doing, stuff like that. Crazy.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that's what gives us guys that stick to the rules, try to do everything correctly, try to, make people more accepting of us flying drones.
Right.
And then you get some idiot like that just blows it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fellas. This is my mouse pad. This is my mouse pad that I had done. Watch this.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
I made it. Cool. It looks nice, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does.
Love it.
I had one other picture I was going to share with you guys, and I forgot to put it on my computer. Let me see if I can drop it over real quick. Because it's a shirt I'm thinking about making for my channel. And this just sums it all up. Let me see if I can send it to my computer real quick. Bluetooth technology is awesome.
Hey man, I like your green screen, bro. It's working pretty nice.
Thank you. Let's see, did it show up?
Hey Art, when you gonna let me play that piano in the background?
I don't know.
It's a real nice house you got there, Art.
Yep.
Fireplace looks nice too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a portrait of Ken Heron up there. And I get the can lighting kind of shining on him right there. That's not creepy, is it?
Yes, it is. I love wee bit. I love wee bit.
Nice put a picture of Trump back there.
Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah.
You might lose some followers on that one.
Who say Trump? Who say Trump? There you go. There you go.
I got my Deplorables 2016 shirt on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, I have Deplorables 2020 t-shirts on my Teespring over at Artco Drone Solution if you want to purchase one.
Go check them out, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm ready for those debates if they have them.
We don't know they won't have them.
We're not going to do that. Man.
Let's see if it transferred over. If I can find the daggone thing. There we go. All right. Let me go back and share the screen again and pull it up.
There you go.
Figured you guys would find this amusing.
Oh, yeah.
That's everything you need to know right there. Put it on the back of a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Add shirts on Amazon, I think.
Oh, it is?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I have the vinyl cutter and the vinyl print and all that stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is making that one of the GFO or one of the GFO drone guy shirts. Put the logo on the front and that on the back.
Cool.
Business in the front, party in the back. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. So what's everybody's plans for this week?
I'm going to study some more for the recurrent, fly my Mavic Air 2 and practice with Drone, fly the Tiny Hawk 2 around. See if I can fly it around without it crashing into something.
What about you, Adrian?
Me, work.
Yep.
Work, kids.
Work.
That's pretty much me. Hopefully the weather will be a little better for me to be able to go ahead and get me a couple of more flights in, and go ahead and get them posted. Like today, I was able to. Finally, the rain let me do these 2 videos. But the first one that I did, right after it started raining. Then I waited like extra 4 hours for the rain to stop. Then I finally went to Hernando Beach. That's when I got the second flight. I was going to do more. But right after that one, it started storming again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw the storm kind of coming up in the part of your shot there.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you seen it, right? You seen how dark it started getting all of a sudden? Yeah, exactly. There you go. You got it.
So this week's video coming up from my channel, I'm going to play with the green screen some. And this is the very rough start of my intro. You got to watch that yet, Adrian? I know I sent it to you.
No, unfortunately, it will not play while I was driving. But I'll see it in a minute. So you're going to share with us now? I'm going to play mine. What you want me to do?
I'm going to share it real quick.
Okay.
All right. This is the trial for it.
What is up, guys? It is Mike from GFO Drone.
Can you hear that?
And
yeah.
Oh no, this isn't happening in the studio again.
You might get a copyright strike with that.
This worked last time. Let's see if it works again. Okay. Nice farmland. I'm okay with that. Oh, no. Really? You have to drive me right in front of Twister? Seriously? Try this again. Okay. Deal with that. Looks peaceful. Wait. Oh, no. How did you get in here? Girl, you better take your tail back to whatever hell you came from. And I'm talking now. No? Oh. There you go. Now we're back in the studio. Let's get to today's topic, y'all. Green screens.
So I think that's going to be the opening there. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do that so I don't get a copyright strike or anything.
Right.
I don't want that. But I don't know how well that's going to work with trying not to do the copyright strike.
So are you in Florida, Mike?
No, I'm in Georgia.
Okay. Adrian, is that touchdown yet where you're at?
It was supposed to be here. It was declared that it was supposed to be here like Friday, then Saturday, and then today. But we haven't got anything. All we're getting is like a little bit of breeze, some rain, and that's about it. That's it.
Right.
I think because I'm on the coast of Florida, so we might get a bit of the spin off and the rain and stuff, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Are Mike, are you near Savannah?
South of Savannah and between Brunswick and Valdosta.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
over Facebook, have you seen the prison riot that happened last night?
no.
There was a prison riot in Ware County, Georgia. That's where I live.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I've seen videos posted all the way as far as Texas and California. You know, my friends have posted videos from this riot. They actually had the inmates had cell phones inside the prison, the whole nine.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. 2 inmates got shot with non-lethal rounds, the rubber bullets, which, you know, they'll leave a mark, a little bit of blood, but nothing, you know, serious. And I think one corrections officer got stabbed during the ordeal. It was supposedly all non-life-threatening injuries, thank God. But, you know, it was a pretty big to-do around here last night.
Wow.
What sparked the riots? Was something going on in the town, or?
From what I heard, I'm not sure. I'm thinking it was just they've been on a lot of lockdown because of the coronavirus and stuff. So that could have sparked stuff too.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, working at the hospital, when the inmates come in, the guards have to come sit with the inmates. So I'm friends with a lot of these officers that work at the prison. So, you know, sitting there trying to find out names of who got injured and whatever. There was none of my friends, and unfortunately it was one of the guys I do know that did get stabbed during the mess, and, you know, hoping and praying that everything goes good and he's fine.
Yeah.
So
good.
But yeah, it was a tense few moments because they didn't know if anybody had escaped. They had a power outage and stuff during the middle of all this, which kind of facilitated the riot. And, you know, when power goes down, emergency generators kick on, but only certain stuff, I guess, gets powered.
Right.
So
yeah, back in my stand-up comedy days, I performed at a comedy club in Savannah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
back
one?
In the early 90s. It was the Comedy House Theater.
Okay. I think that's still there.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I know the owner, Aubrey Pippin. He owns the other Comedy House Theater in, I think it's Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
We go up to Savannah sometimes.
In Memphis.
I want to go up there soon. They have a veterans brewing.
Right.
Company. It's called Service Brewery. They make all their own beers and stuff up there. And you can do like brewery tours and stuff. So, you know, I'm a veteran, so go up there, show them support.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Doing what I love to do, guys. And
what branch?
I was Air Force.
Awesome. I live here in Colorado, where the Air Force Academy is located.
And, you know, that is one of my things. I'm trying to get out there to watch a football game stadium, but, you know, virus and everything going on.
Yep.
So we'll have to wait till that whole situation gets fixed before we can. What are you doing, Adrian?
Yeah, he's making a racket. I think he's about ready to make dinner. Hey, Mike, I got a skedaddle here. I got to get ready for bed, and I want to thank you for having me on.
Whoa.
Had a pretty good time.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. You say you have to skeet out of here?
Skedaddle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I apologize. Okay, have a good night, Art.
Good night,
you too, Adrian. Good night, and hope you make something yummy there for dinner.
Yes,
Joe,
Art.
good to see you. Take
Art,
care,
I'm
everybody.
looking forward to that toffee.
Well, yeah, I'll buy it tomorrow, and I'll have it out on Tuesday.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, bro.
What's for dinner, Adrian?
Adrian is about to have some ribs, some rice, and peas.
That sounds good.
Sounds
Delicious. Delicious.
I smoked a pork loin for about 6 hours today.
Oh, really? Sweet.
Dude, that
What
thing.
kind of sauce you putting on it, Adrian?
Oh my God!
Or is it dry rub?
Where is my special sauce?
Whoa! Hold on, this is a family show, dude.
Special
Sorry.
sauce.
You said your special sauce.
Yeah, not that one. That's for my lady. Not that one.
You know I gotta give you some grief, bro.
No, you just been around Joe too goddamn long. That's what it is.
Joe and
That's the
rest
problem.
of them, Chris Hope, the rest of them that pick on you.
Everybody be picking on Adrian, but see, Joe don't really pick on me like that.
What? So what you using?
Oh shit! Hold on, let me get it. Hold on.
So what else is new, Jay? Haven't talked to you in a minute, man.
Not a whole lot. It's been hot here and raining, so I haven't been out flying. Today was the first time in about, I don't know, 3 weeks I've been out.
Where you at? You're in Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, Cincinnati. I might try to take the Mavic Air 2 out tomorrow after work.
Be careful, man. Some of them guys, when it gets super hot like it does down here in Florida, they've been having some overheating problems.
Yeah, and the battery bulging on it. Yeah.
One of the guys showed a battery actually explode and come out of the drone in mid-flight the other day.
Oh,
yep.
Crap. On the air, too?
What was that?
No, the Zoom. The DJI Mavic 2 Zoom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the battery actually bulged, and when it did, it popped out the case and ejected. And drone one way, battery went the other way, and had my crash.
Yep. Anyway, this is my sauce. It has nothing to do with ribs, but this sauce is amazing. This right here.
Nice.
What brand is that? I can't see it.
Kurtz.
Kurtz.
Kurtz. That you like to just lick your fingers, man. It's amazing.
I tried out some new stuff today. It was a pulled pork rub I put on there, and that stuff turned out great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to warm this sucker up. Hey man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Maple bacon rub. That was amazing. I put that on fries the other night. Stacy did them in the air fryer. Them things turned out real good.
Okay, listen, you just said something that I really want to buy, but I've been skeptical on buying one. Those damn air fryer, do they really work?
Yes.
Hell yes.
No. Listen. Let me ask you again, because a lot of people say, yeah, they work. Do they really work?
I do everything in that, dude.
Yeah, salmon's good in it too. We make salmon, everything. I think you can even bake a cake in one of them, can't you?
Exactly. I was gonna say you could bake brownies in the damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we had one. We used it so much we killed it, and we had to go out and buy another one. That's how much.
Now listen. If I buy one and it's garbage, both of you owe me money.
I'll send you a PayPal.
Well, buy a good one. Don't buy some junk then.
No, don't send me PayPal. Send it through Cash App so I can have it right away.
Do you have Ollie's there?
Who?
Ollie's discount store?
There's an Aldi's. ALDIS?
OLLIES.
No, not here. No, not here. No.
So we got one of those here, and I went in there and they had the big one that looks like the little mini oven for like $80, and I grabbed that one.
Mm-hmm.
Has 2 racks in there, the whole 9.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've done some of the best ribeyes ever in there, and look, I'm one of those persons that the ribeye either has to go on wood charcoal, or my smoker. That's the only 3 things a ribeye will go in. And I'll actually do them in the air fryer.
Okay.
So.
Okay, now your air fryer that you have, Mike, about how much did you pay for yours?
About, like I said, about $80.
$80. What about you, Joe?
I got mine at Walmart. I think it was $65. It's a Cuisinart.
Okay, now my brother have one. His is like not too big, but it almost like the size of an average blender. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he did some French fries in them, and I know those French fries came out amazing, man. Nice, crispy, beautiful.
Yep, no grease or nothing. They're real good.
Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if it's air fry, I think that the heat or whatever it uses, it kind of leaves the grease down in the little pan or whatever. Am I right?
Yeah.
What it does is it has, you know how the electric stoves have the coil?
Yes.
Okay, so it has a coil and a fan that blows the heat off the coil down.
Okay.
And then it does that. That's how it cooks.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't have one, but I want to buy me one like now, because instead of just frying the freaking meat or whatever, I could use the air fryer, which is like a lot better. You know what I mean? A lot healthier. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, you can make anything with those air fryers, hamburgers, bakery stuff, brownies, like he said, cakes,
chicken wing, chicken, whatever, everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even a lobster, I think, couldn't you?
I think so. I don't see why you couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn it!
You over there tearing stuff up? I guess he is. Okay, I just got 3 pictures in that I was trying to show you guys the pork loin I did today, and I don't know where it went. Who knows? That's the one thing I don't like about this new Windows 10.
Damn it!
You over there dying on us?
Yeah.
So do you fly FPV at all, Mike, or just GPS?
I have just GPS right now. I want to get into FPV.
Yeah.
But, money, time.
Yeah, I hear
all
you.
those factors.
Now, Mike, Big Mike.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude and eat on your live show, man, because I get a little dirty when I eat. Fingers dirty, number 1. Number 2, when I eat, you know what I mean? I get down and dirty with the bone, so and everything. So what I want to do is, how long you gonna be on?
I'm probably gonna be on for another 30 minutes or so, depending on what we got going on and how it's going.
Damn. Okay, well, if it's gonna be 30 minutes, then, man, thank you for having me on, man. I'll go ahead and see you. Hopefully, next time, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Big Joe.
All right, Adrian.
Hey, man, do me a favor. Have you made a video on the FEMA yet?
Not yet, I haven't. I got edited it first, but I'm going to put it out probably tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
I got a lot of overtime at work I got to catch up on too, so we're working from home right now.
Okay, great. Okay, all right.
But I'm gonna try to get that out. I got to do my giveaway video too for my drone.
That's what I wanted to ask you is about the FEMI. See where it stands. Like, give me your first impression or whatever, man. Again, when I'm telling you is that I'm impressed. I'm freaking impressed, man. Again, the gimbal.
How far have you taken yours out max range?
Today, I've only went out about 3,500 feet. That's it. No more than that.
And that was with the FEMI, the FEMI today.
That was the day with my FEMI. Yeah, only
Both
like
of
3,500, and I could literally see the drone. You know what I mean? Like right there, no problem.
Right side, yeah.
Yeah. So over a mile, no. I'm thinking about maybe getting a couple of guys to be, like set them up like different, spots so they could be my spotters and do another, ranges and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to set that up first because I don't want to do it without having somebody to let me know what the drone is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you tried sport mode on it yet?
No, not yet. No,
45 miles per hour.
I know that. Have you flown yours at all? Have you flown it yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Let me see if you know this. On GPS mode only, you know that the top speed is about 21, 22 miles an hour, right?
Right.
Okay. Is that maximum?
No, you can adjust it in the settings.
Exactly. I was just about to say that because I set mine to where you could actually take it to almost 36 miles an hour, like 35 and a half miles an hour.
Now, make sure, because Marcus in Idaho Quadcopter, he didn't check the box after he changed the parameter on it. So his kept reverting back to the factory settings, but you got to click that check mark.
Not mine. Yeah, you got to click the little check mark. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mine is, I checked it, boom, no problem.
Now, his kept maxing out on the range because his was set at 1,000.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed is that when I open the app and everything, it keeps telling me there's a firmware update, but I've already did the firmware update.
Mm-hmm.
It's just doing that too?
I did the first time, but it went away after that.
And mine is still doing it. Every time I turn the freaking drone on, I've already did the update. But every time I turn the drone on,
or you mean on the aircraft?
I did it. I did on the app. I got to do it on the aircraft too?
Yeah, that's probably what it's requesting. I had to do a firmware on the drone through the app.
That's what I did. I did everything through the app for the drone, but it still keep coming up like do firmware update, but I've already done it.
Yeah.
Do you have to connect it to your computer?
Well, no. with this one, you don't have to because everything is done through the app, on the drone.
Okay, like a DJI.
Yeah, but again, every time I do it, it keeps telling me that it needs to update. But then once I get out of it and then I come back in, they give me the little check mark that is already done. But it's still coming up with a little firmware. Oh, you need to update it, but I've already done it. So I just keep hearing ignore.
I would try to reinstall the app on it, the FEMI 2 app, and then
uninstall the app and then install it again.
Yeah, and it should correct itself.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that. All right, again, fellas, have a good night. Thank you, big man, for having me, man.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Everybody in the chat, I didn't see the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm about to eat. I'm starving.
All righty, man.
Oh, I don't know much else, man. Are you going flying this week at all?
I'm gonna try to. The only 2 days I have off are tomorrow and Tuesday. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do. I also know I want to finish up this video for the green screen that I'm trying to do that I showed you all the intro for. Okay. I already have some other ideas and I'm going to play around with that. So I don't know. Plus, we're supposed to be getting storms the rest of the week. And it's been over 100 every single day, like before the heat index. So I'm not trying to pull out a LiPo battery either.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Um, yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait here too, because like you said, those batteries are expensive, and you don't want them to explode and then lose the drone.
I've been watching too many people on YouTube blow up batteries for the past week or two.
Yeah.
To risk it. So, and you know, if you look at the Mavics in them, they've got the airflow and the vents under the camera gimbal, but there's no vents on that battery.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fans on that battery. There's nothing to cool the actual battery itself off.
Yeah.
So,
and that battery gets pretty warm on its own, you know.
Exactly. I mean, on a cool day, I can fly that battery, and when I land it, you know, you grab the bottom of that thing, and you're like, oh, whoa, crap.
Yeah. Yeah, so
you've been flying that little thing you got lately? Didn't you get a little drone?
Yeah, I got one of these little Snap 10 SP350 indoor drones. You can take them outside too because it's got 3 speeds on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just fly that around the house. That way, you know, I just have something to fly while I'm stuck inside.
Yeah.
It does pretty good. It's got return to home on it. No camera on it though, but I usually just fly it around the stairwell and stuff.
See, I had a little crap. What was that thing called? It was a Clone. One of the little cheap ones from Wish, and that's what I learned to fly on.
Mm-hmm.
It had a little camera on it, and I would fly that one around the house. And our hallways are real narrow, living in a trailer. And I got where I could fly that thing up and down the hallway without looking. And then I finally graduated to something more expensive because I didn't want to crash the little one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to start out, you know, with those cheap drones like I did with the Holy Stone. I think you said you started out with Holy Stone too.
I had a ProMark GPS, which is basically another version of the Holy Stone. Basically the exact same thing. But, you know, for flying the cinematography stuff that I wanted to do, it's just too shaky. Like you watch that video just bounce along.
So I hated that.
That's why I had to upgrade to DJI.
Yeah, they usually put those little vibration dampeners on them, on those cameras, but that doesn't really stop it. It's still a jello effect on it. It
was total jello, and it was just frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to probably do my giveaway video tonight.
Okay.
Because I've had that for 2 weeks. So I'm probably going to do that here real quick. But it was a pleasure to be on your live stream tonight.
All right, man. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me on.
And
if I have any questions with that Filmora, I'll come to you because you seem like you're on top of it.
Oh, man, I love that program. That program is amazing. Like, and here's the thing. I'm just using the tip of the iceberg on that thing. Getting into the green screen and stuff, I'm starting to get into it more. But you can adjust color temperatures. They have presets for that. Like I said, all the extra stuff. And if you go and you look at the last video I uploaded, the Filmora 9 tutorial, dude, that's got all kinds of stuff on there. I mean, there's so much on there. And like I said, I'm only using a small portion of the program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I want. You know, do the little watermark logos at the bottom of my videos. And then, like you said, you can do, you know, little intros with the subscribe button and all that stuff. I want to do all that too.
I did one video that was really cool. I was talking about how it was pouring rain and it was supposed to rain for a few days. And I kind of point up here. And when I do, right where I point, a little window pops up and the weather starts scrolling across. So you can see what I'm talking about. I mean, there's so much stuff you can do with it. And then the intros, a lot of them are templates that you can just type your stuff into, and then boom, you have all your stuff right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's well worth the money.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out here in the next couple weeks once my channel's starting to grow a little bit more now.
You just have to have a good computer to run it.
Yeah.
I have a dual core processor I'm running with about 16 gigs of RAM, and I don't have any problems. So, I have a couple other friends. Tony from Walsh Farms that was in here earlier. His computer was a little rough running it, so he might have to upgrade his computer. But, you know, other than that, I mean, program works awesome.
I got 10 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know if that'll be enough. You think it will be?
It should be. It should be.
I bought it last year. I need to, I guess, get a better computer. But I'm like you. I don't like Windows 10 on it.
I built mine.
Yeah.
So I knew it had what I needed. But you gonna do a live stream for that?
I thought about it. I need to. I'm going through the people that registered into it. I'm gonna review some more of the comments, and then I'm gonna announce the winner on there. Probably another 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
So I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, man.
Thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. You have a good night.
You too. Bye.
All right, guys. So I want to thank everyone for coming. You know, we showed some stuff I'm gonna be doing with Filmora this week. Had a blast putting some of that clips together. Like I said, I don't know what I'm actually gonna do because I don't want to get a copyright strike on my channel. I'm gonna talk to some other guys and see. I know they've used clips before, and see what happened with them if they got copyright strikes or whatever for using the background or a movie clip. So we're going to see. That may not be the final thing I come up with. I may come up with something else, but it's definitely going to be something funny, something different, unique for that intro. And then I'm going to actually go into it and teach y'all how I did everything with the green screen, how I put it all together, and how I brought just because when you record this, you have to record yourself in front of the green screen, and then you have to overlay the other clips on top of it. So it's a slightly complicated process, but it's still a ton of fun to do. You know, and it adds a whole different dimension to your videos. You can overlay one of your own drone flights with you talking. You know, there's so many possibilities you can do with just having the basic green screen and stuff. So, you know, hopefully everybody enjoys some of these Filmora tutorials. And like I said, you know, if you guys have questions about Filmora, throw them up in comments or send me an email. By the way, I did add something new on Facebook. I haven't done anything on Facebook lately, but there is a brand new GFO Drone and Tech Guy Facebook page. If you want to hop over there and check that out, I would love to have everyone check that out. The JSK, you have a good night, sir. I'll probably hang on just a little bit, finish talking about this stuff. So I'm getting the Facebook page rolling so I can kind of bring all my different social media platforms together. There's going to be a Instagram account for all my photos from the drone. There's going to be the YouTube account, of course, like I have on here, the Facebook account, and probably I might throw in a Twitter or something like that just to drop out when I'm going to have new videos dropping. And like I tell everybody, you know, you want all these different social media platforms to share your videos on. That way you get more people watching, you get more people coming in and checking out your stuff. I don't know if I'm buffering on the stream or just my phone is buffering watching the comments. So the Facebook page again is GFO Drone and Tech Guy. If any of y'all want to add that up, I'm gonna start dropping videos and pictures from Instagram and stuff on there. I've already started dropping some. I'll announce my live streams on there. We might even do some. I can't do live stream from YouTube yet. Don't have enough subscribers. So what I'll probably do is do my live streams for flying my drone on Facebook because they'll allow me to do that. And then, you know, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll have where I can live stream to YouTube from the drone. But back to the Filmora, you know, anybody has questions on how this program works, you want to learn how to do something with the program, hit me up, ask me. You know, I might know how to do it, and if I do, I'd be more than happy to show you guys how to do it and share the knowledge. You know, because that's what this community is all about. We have so many awesome people with amazing footage, flying drones all over the country, world. I know I've seen people I've got people subscribed to my channel from Asia, South America, you know, that just have stunning photos and videos and stuff from all their different local areas they fly, and then, you know, all across the US here. So to be able to share that knowledge so everybody can, you know, up their game with their videos, gain more subscribers, because I've learned the more professional your videos look and certain things you do in them, you know, YouTube will promote that more. So that'll help us all grow. But, you know, comments, questions, anything about Filmora. I may not know everything about drones. You can ask drone questions. If I don't, we have a great panel on here that has a lot of knowledge. You know, those guys can always help out too. So we'll find an answer somewhere. But like I said, with Filmora, guys, anybody that has any questions, comments, I love the program, love playing with it. What's up, Mike, Drone Ranger? How you doing, sir? You missed most of the panel. We had a bunch of guys in here earlier and showed some clips and footage and how to correct some footage. And if anyone has any questions about how I corrected that overexposed footage, I'm going to throw together a tutorial on that too, to go step by step in Filmora and show you how I did it. That way, you know, that was before I got my ND filters when I took that super overexposed footage. Yep. Yeah, I recognize you. I definitely recognize you, Mike. But with the, you know, having that overexposed footage just looks horrible. And that's one thing that frustrated me so much about that video that I uploaded was the overexposure on that footage. And being able to finally figure out how to fix that, I'm probably going to go back and re-edit that video and put it back together so we can have a clearer picture without the overexposure. But, you know, like I said, it's a little tips and tricks that we can teach each other and we can learn from each other. That way we can all grow. So I'm about to wrap it up for tonight, guys. We've been live for about an hour and 30-something minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to get some rest, and I'm going to start shooting a tutorial tomorrow morning at some point. That will be my normal video drop on Wednesday. Because I can't fly much because of the heat and the storms we got coming through, we're going to do another Filmora tutorial and how to correct overexposed footage and how to do a green screen. So, you know, hopefully that helps you guys. It's okay, bud. You know, we all have stuff we got to do. We can't always be there, but glad you stopped in, and glad you got to check it out for a little bit. Yeah, maybe Dan will do another stream. If he does, I'll probably pop on and say hi if he invites me. You know, I always like chatting with you guys. But like I said, I'm about to sign off, and we're going to work on some other footage. I'm going to talk to some other guys that have bigger channels and, you know, see if using that footage from the movie clips will give me a copyright strike, something I definitely don't want on my channel. You know, I try to steer away from that. I use royalty-free music, everything else on all my videos. So, you know, not something I want to start down a path with that. But hopefully I'll be able to use it. And if I do, we'll proceed with that video. But if not, we'll definitely have the video on how to correct overexposed footage if you don't have ND filters. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. And I will see all of y'all next week. I have made the decision I'm going to knock my live streams back about an hour. That way, you know, more people have the chance to get on, come in. That 7 o'clock stream, you know, people were doing dinner and stuff like that. So we don't want to interfere with anybody's family time, but we still want to be able to get on and talk to everybody. So from now on, Sunday at 8 p.m. is going to be whenever the stream pops on. That's Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see y'all same time, same place next week. And as always, God bless. God bless America. Everybody have a good night. Keep flying, y'all.